This demo is part of the Multi-Cloud Disaster Recovery as a Service offering by Wang Clouds, also referred to as VPC Plus DRS. VPC Plus is the multi-cloud automation and orchestration suite covering migrations, disaster recovery, and cost optimization. In this particular demo, we will be covering setting up IBM Cloud as the disaster recovery site for an on-premise Red Hat OpenShift cluster. As the first step, please make sure to add one or multiple IBM Cloud accounts. Navigate to Cloud Accounts and click on IBM Cloud VPC to add IBM Cloud. Enter the cloud name and add your API key as well. Cloud name can be any name the user wants to choose. We have already added a cloud account with the name Demo Cloud. Once the account is added, VPC Plus will discover existing cloud resources associated with this account, including VPCs and IKS, ROKS clusters across IBM regions. To proceed, click on Disaster Recovery and select On-Premises Kubernetes or Red Hat OpenShift. Make sure to carefully read and follow the prerequisites mentioned in the third section here. Following the instructions, first, select the cloud account and then download the KAgent file, which will be deployed on the on-premise environment. Click here to obtain the user ID, then click here to obtain the cloud ID. These will be used and need to be pasted in the downloaded KAgent file. Next, enter the agent name and save the KAgent file. Now access the cluster where you want to deploy the KAgent binary. Proceed and deploy the KAgent binary on the cluster by using this command. For this demo prep, we have already deployed the KAgent binary on the cluster we are going to back up to the cloud. As you can see here, the KAgent has been deployed and the status is up. Now let's move to the next steps to set up IBM Cloud as the DR site. In the Discover Cluster tab, select the cloud account. Enter the cluster name. Upload the kubeconfig file. You can get this from the on-premise cluster. Select the deployed KAgent, then hit the Discover button. It will take about a minute to discover. As you can see, the on-prem OpenShift cluster has been discovered successfully, and you can see all the namespaces. You can back up any of these namespaces. However, for this demo, we are going to back up the Nginx namespace. Select and click on the Create Backup. Make sure to follow the prerequisites which are mentioned here. We have already followed these prerequisites. Now click Next and select the cloud. Select the cloud account. Select a region where your cloud object store or COS bucket exists and where this backup will be stored. Enter the backup name and then the cloud object storage. Choose a COS bucket where we will be storing our backup. Select the Cloud Object Storage key, which has a managerial role. You have the option to take a single backup or create a schedule backup with periodic backup policy. For this demo, we will choose a single backup. Next, confirm and create backup. And now the backup is initiated. As you can see here, the cluster backup has been completed successfully. Now move to the Cluster Backup tab, then click on Backup. As you can see, the backed up workloads with name of Nginx. We will be restoring the backup in an already created managed Red Hat OpenShift cluster, also referred to as ROKS in IBM Cloud. Select the IBM Cloud tab from the navigation. You can see Demo ROKS target cluster with no namespaces. To initiate the on-demand restore, let's go back to the Cluster Backup tab and click on the Restore button. There are two options available for restore. The first one is existing IKS or ROKS cluster, and second one is Edge On-Prem. Edge On-Prem refers to restoring the workload back on the premise cluster. For this demo, we will select the existing IKS or ROKS cluster. Select the cloud and then the cloud account. Let's select the Demo ROKS target cluster where we will be restoring the backup of our OpenShift on-prem cluster. Hit Restore to initiate the restore process. Once the restoration process has been completed successfully, you can close this reporting window and move back to the IBM Cloud tab to verify the restored workload on the target cluster. As you can see on the Demo ROKS target cluster, then Jinx workload has been restored successfully along with its data or the attached PVC. This completes our demo. Thanks for watching and considering OneClouds as your multi-cloud solution partner for migrations, disaster recovery, and cost optimization.